I'm Lauren Green, and you're in the Strategy Room. A new list of donors to the Bill, Hillary, and Chelsea Clinton Foundation shows a marked surge in donations and the numbers of contributors to the family charity in the first half of this year. This was at the same time that Hillary Rodham Clinton ramped up her campaign for the presidency. Critics are saying Clinton is using the foundation to help support her campaign. Here with reaction are Professor Jeannie Zaino from Iona College and T.J. McCormick, is former media specialist with Astorino for Governor. Welcome to you both.
Hi.
Okay, so the question I'm going to ask you first, Jeannie, because, does a surge in donors to the foundation relate at all to her campaign? Is that a duh question, or is that like, no, it doesn't have to?
I don't think we know, and I think this is an issue where we need to see the transparency. The lists need to come out. I mean, I'm glad they used to just release them every year. I'm glad they decided to release the first quarter now. Mm-hmm. But, it's not necessarily that there is something nefarious going on, but you have to be really careful to be transparent, particularly if you are Hillary Clinton, and this is a question of honesty and truthfulness that has dogged you and continues to drive your poll numbers down. So, what I would like the Clinton Foundation to do, number one, is Bill Clinton should step back from the foundation throughout the remainder of the campaign, and if she is indeed elected, obviously not be part of it. He hasn't done that yet. So there are steps that they should be taking to ensure that people aren't scratching their heads and saying, is something going on here or not? Because even the appearance of those questions is a political problem for her, and I don't get why they're not addressing it in a more transparent and upfront manner.
I mean, it's not illegal, right? I mean, you can donate as much money as you can to the whole foundation.
Sure, yeah. It's just this foundation, there's a whole new dynamic that this foundation ushered in, It's a nonprofit that they sit at the top of, and when they go around the world on these speaking junkets, they live an amazing top-notch lifestyle, all on the dime, the legitimate dime of this nonprofit. Look, 20 years ago, it was the Lincoln bedroom. Now it's the Clinton Family Foundation. These people are buying access. Look at the names,
well,
the Streisand.
Are they buying access to Bill and Hillary Clinton?
Sure, they're putting a down payment on a potential Clinton White House part two. I mean, that's what they're doing. It's a down payment. Remember me when and if you make it in. Yeah. Here's my access money now. I'm buying my ticket while I can legitimately here.
Well, that goes along with a poll, the recent poll that shows the key swing states show that voters across the board don't think Clinton is honest. They don't trust her. I mean, is this part of their problem about her campaign?
Absolutely. I have been saying for a couple years that the Achilles heel for Hillary Clinton in 2016 is this issue of the Clinton Foundation and the financial ties that go on there, and her relationship and her husband's relationship with Wall Street and big banks and big business and foreign governments who had been allowed to give donations, and they have since stopped accepting those. Just the same way in 2008 it was the Iraq War. This is what is frustrating, I think, to me and so many people who support her and Democrats, is that this should not be a surprise and should not catch them flat-footed. So they should have come up with a way to deal with these various questions. And it's not only the issue of, trying to buy access, which is true of Democrats and Republicans who are accepting any donations. It is also an issue of, did anything happen when she was in the Secretary of State's position, when foreign governments, Sweden, doing, giving money, was that, a conflict of interest violation, whether it was a quid pro quo. So there are a lot of questions that need to be investigated and addressed.
And how many answers?
Surprising they haven't.
And how many answers to those questions live in some of those emails on the private server?
Absolutely.
And also this also speaks to an arrogance that the rules don't apply to Bill and Hillary. There's an arrogance there, which again is also tied to her trustworthiness. People see someone who's aloof and and arrogant and above it all, and
And let's remember, with the emails, what did she say? She said, I deleted personal emails.
Yeah.
Well, if some of those personal emails went to her husband, and indeed now you have questions about the foundation, and Bill Clinton is obviously involved, as is her daughter, then personal emails start to become not so personal.
What's the definition
and
of
yet
personal?
They've been deleted. So, to me, this is all part of, nothing has been proven. We don't know if anything nefarious went on. And yet just this question hanging over her campaign is going to start dragging her down if it continues beyond the October Benghazi hearing. And indeed, we're still a ways away, but indeed, as we get into the general election, it's going to kill her mostly with independents who have lost trust in her, not Democrats. Democrats are still, supporting
They need the independents, too, as well.
They need the independents to win in the general.
I want to thank you so much, T.J. McCormick and Jeannie Zaino, for being here. You want to check out foxnews.com for more on the 2016 presidential race. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.